Welcome back to the player career mode here on FC24. We start with FC Köln at home. We are ending the January transfer window today. We have signed someone new in this January transfer window as well as a team. Mohamed Kudus, at 31 years of age, joins us here at Borussia Dortmund now. So the side gets stronger still with its depth. However, he doesn't play in this first game. It's Kraft that's given the captain's armband as well as the starting spot on the right-hand side. At 91 rated, I do have my full fitness back again now, though, at least. Nice to see Tom Roth up to 83, although I would still like the manager to improve at left mid and at left back. Although he keeps signing wingers, not mids, meaning that they don't start when they do sign, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but what can you do? I don't make the fucking game. Dortmund versus Cologne to start us off then. Then it's Borussia Mönchengladbach and Augsburg on transfer deadline day. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you don't miss out on any more of the remainder of this save, or of course the Formula 1 content that is just around the corner. Today on the board behind me we're saying thank you to Zero Striker, to Tyrell Calendar and to Master Alien Star. Thank you very much for your continued support in the comments section. Here we go. Rowe floats it. Well won. Sat up nicely for a volley. A volley? A volley! But Duarte makes the save. What can we do from the corner? Is it going to come my way at the near post? Kinda? Carrizzo wins the header. Gavi gets it down there to Kay Cowell, who just ran out of room, and we've got another corner at least. Defender is wiping his brow already. He's sweating after just 6 minutes. That's how threatened by us FC Köln feel today. Carrizzo does well again to get to the header, and it's another terrible corner from us. That's into me, is it? Okay. Was on target, but Duarte makes the save again. Trying to do the business here. Can you kick it to me? Can I have it, please? Apparently not. Pau Torres with an excellent header, though. We nearly scored. It's 3 chances we've had to go 1-0 up already in the opening 10 minutes. Hey, he's kicked it to me! Well, at least I won it, but there was a defender right next to me that got in the way. Kraft, nice little flick. Rowe avoids me. Gavi, that first touch is un-Gavi-like. We've still somehow got it. We haven't anymore. Somerville. Nicely down the line to Marshall. Little back heel to Moraes. And they're in the box here, Cologne. They've scored. This Borussia Dortmund side are a shadow of their former selves last season. We're 1-0 down at home against Cologne. Sommer trying to drive down the line. It's intercepted well by Arnau Martinez. And we are on a counter-attack of sorts. Pavic has me here. I'll call for it because I've got runners around me, including Mr. Rowe here. I'll call for it again. Delayed with a pass. And when he tries to play it, it's picked off by a defender. Again, another glorious opportunity wasted by poor teammate decision-making. Whoa! Speaking of poor decision-making, my God, Crescencio Somerville, how have you not sent him off there, ref? He's thrown himself. That is one of the most obvious red card challenges I've ever seen in my life. Free kick for us here. Comes in. Oh, and Duarte makes another save to deny us. Continually, FC Köln will not concede. We've had so many chances in this game, and Duarte's made so many saves in this game. I'm truly starting to pull my hair out as to what's going to happen in this save, because this season looks like it's an absolute write-off already. Champions League is going well, but we're out the Pokal. The Bundesliga fight looks absolutely dead, and the team are just not playing good football right now, or even close to good football. I bet that goes down as a goal kick. No, it's a corner. Can you please try and put it on my head? Thank you. Good. Pau Torres with the effort blocked. Can I get to that? No. We have won the ball back. James and Rowe. And James again and Rowe again. Ugarte. Got the teammate there. It's Mohamed Kudus off the bench into me. And Duarte makes another save. We just can't beat their keeper. It's over me, is it? No. It's over the bar, is what it is. Challenge. Nicely around the corner to Ibrahim. Into the box. FC Köln square it. 2-0. Moraes again. I couldn't even tell you how many chances we've had in this game to score multiple goals. And they've gone and bagged a second just 6 minutes from time. 11 shots we've had. They've had 2. They've scored them both. Our Bundesliga title attempt is in absolute tatters here. We're going to lose again. Kudus played in down the left-hand side. It is nice to have the new signing of Mohamed Kudus here at the club. I don't know whether it's going to make any difference. My guy decided to have some sort of attempted first touch there. I'm not sure what it was. Pavic has played in around the corner. Little back heel there to Rowe. Trying to position myself where I can actually get on the ball. But now Martinez will try and cross this, will he? Yes, it's over me. It's Kraus that wins the header. It's back to me. Trying to maybe win a penalty. Can I squeeze that to a teammate? Ugarte, James, Pavic, me, and tackled. It's going to be a 2-0 defeat. FC Cologne are going to come to Signal Iduna Park and do a job on us. That's one of the most one-sided games we've lost to nil, arguably ever. Dropped to the bench as a result of that performance. And to be honest, given my recent goal-scoring record, or lack thereof, I deserve it really, don't I? That injury has just absolutely killed our season. We've got Borussia Mönchengladbach on the horizon. By the time we get there, I might not even be able to train to get myself back in the starting lineup. It is not looking good for us right now, Brev. Sub only for this game against Borussia Mönchengladbach then. Leverkusen have lost a game. Finally a weakness shown. Although they did win on match day 17. So the gap is currently 18 points. We can close it to 15 if we win on this particular match day. New player, that'd be Kudus though, won't it? Timber. Uriel or Quentin in the midfield? Which Timber is it? It's Urien Timber. So we've got 4 world-class centre-backs now. Ugarte plays at CDM. We've got 4 top-quality centre-backs. Could he play at full-back? Maybe we put Timber at left-back. I mean, I'd like Timber to go to left-back, but you know that the game won't do it. What's the scoreline as we come into this game against Mönchengladbach then? We're 3-0 up. Why is that not happening in a full 90-minute game? Coming on at left mid for Cade Cowell. 3-0 up with 27 minutes to go. Get an assist it wants me to. Make 2 interceptions is highly unlikely. And get a 6.5 is obviously doable, especially when we're supposedly having a very good game. Although Vincent Denis is required to make a save at the very beginning of this game. At this particular moment in time, we will close the gap to 15 points at the top of the table. And that loss for Leverkusen keeps you interested in the potential of the most remarkable Bundesliga turnaround you've ever seen in your life. We obviously still have the opportunity to retain our Champions League victory from last season. Played Pavic in here. He's just going to run all the way through. Try and block off a defender so he can keep that run going. So he doesn't do. Rowe had the shot. Unlucky, keep your head off. Was I offside? Probably. It must have gone through me and it registered as it hitting me. So already things have not necessarily started very well or positively for us in this game. Try and get away from the defender here. And then Sinistera comes out of nowhere and wins it off me anyway. Full disclosure right now. Not enjoying this. I'm going to put a vote on the community tab on the YouTube channel after this video goes live. And I'll put a vote in my live chat as we're recording as well. With the league table as it is, with us being out of the Pokal, with us having already won the Champions League, do we force the rest of this season? Or do we call the player career mode there? Say, fair enough. This final season hasn't gone as we anticipated, as we hoped. And do we start going on with the Formula 1 content again? Because I would like to finish the current Aston Martin season in the driver career before F1 24 comes out. And there's not much time left to do that with the date as it is already. I don't know whether you guys are enjoying the player career mode as much as you were, but this for me right now, all cards on the table as a content creator, is not fun to make. So I'll leave a vote on the community tab after this video goes live. I won't record any more player career mode at this stage. If you want the player career mode to continue... Oh, really? If you want the player career mode to continue, then by all means vote for it to continue. And if you want to keep seeing it, then I will continue to make the content. But if you are where I am right now, with the way that this season is going and the way that I'm playing, the way that the teammates are playing, the way that everything's going, and you think, you know what, I'd enjoy some regular Formula 1 content more so, considering Formula 1 content will be replacing this save at the end of this season, if you do see this season out, then I'm quite happy to make that call earlier than initially planned. It's entirely up to you. You are the viewing audience, of course. We'll continue on this episode and we'll finish this video with the next game against Augsburg and end the January transfer window. There's 10 minutes to go in this game. And quite frankly, Feckles happened here as well. Sinistera into Müller in the 88th minute here. Around the corner nicely. And into Sinistera in the box again. Denis makes the save and we scramble it clear. Can I get a touch on that? Can I beat Klosterman to it? No. Teammate intercepts that though. Gavi gets there. Pavic is on the run. Trying to keep himself onside whilst making a run that could potentially be found. Not at the moment looking likely that that's going to happen here. 1-2 with Gavi. Gavi to Pavic. Pavic to Kudus. Kudus to James. James to me. I can't get past the defender. And game. So a 3-0 win against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Although I did pretty much next to nothing in that game. Hey, Mr. Ecuador or Venezuela wig is back. I did bugger all there. I don't think I even had a freaking shot. So, I'm not necessarily going to be back in the starting lineup for the next game either, am I, at this rate? What was my match rating in that one? It's like 28 minutes. 28 minutes. I got 5.6. Absolutely not I'm going to be back in the starting lineup. That is a win by 0 goals to 3, but I didn't necessarily do what I needed to get myself back in the starting lineup there, did I? I will be on the bench against Augsburg. Absolutely. Christ, quite a long way from a starting lineup by the time we get to Augsburg. 1-0 down against Augsburg then off the bench here on deadline day with 29 minutes left to play at right mid. Conor Gallagher gave them the 1-0 lead. It's going from bad to worse. My objectives: 10% success rate with the dribbles, get an assist and a 6.5. We're on the defensive initially as Augsburg have the opportunity to double their advantage from the corner, which they very nearly bloody do. And smacked clear by Botman. Anywhere will do for this defensive setup at the moment. And now Gavi's away. I want to try and get forward in support, but hopefully he goes all the way himself. Which he does and scores. Dortmund a level. An immediate positive highlight, even though I had nothing to do with it. Intercepted by James, nicely done. Botman to Arnel Martinez, drifting right, trying off with the support out wide. Not going to get it. Ugarte through the middle. Nice ball to James. James to Cade Cowell. Well and truly destroyed by Vitic, but apparently got some of the ball as well. Given away. Try and draw the defender towards you. Rowe gets it to me. I'm in the box. I'm going to turn back. Look for the assist. He's tried to lift it for some reason with that first touch rather than roll the defender. I can't even get an assist. I can't buy a goal contribution at the moment. I've got nearly 10 million in the bank and I can't buy a goal contribution right now. Rowe gives it away and Augsburg break. This is borderline season 1 when County were losing every week levels of depression on the pitch. Sirkin for Augsburg. Into Conor Gallagher. Saved by Denis. Corner for the home side. Cade Cowell goes off here. I've been moved to right striker now, as you can see, bottom left. Denny has to make another save. So they've thrown someone else on. Up top. Maybe it's Kudus. Rowe was up top. Actually, Kudus is going to go on out wide, I think. Because Rowe was up top in this game. But it looks like Kudus is the man left forward from the corner. He can't win the header, though. And Rollheiser will try and build again for Augsburg. Everyone is falling over themselves to not get the ball for us here. Lay that short there to Rowe. Comes back to me. Or lift it, looking for James, who's in behind. Please, Connor. Saved by Darman. Looking for the winner. Not able to get it. Potentially yet. It's not to me. It's James there again. And it's straight down the throat of the keeper. Catch you later, Duck. See you later, dude. Good header. Get to it. Well up, Ches. Ugarte. Gavi. Kudus. Through. Oh my God, am I about to score a goal? Praise the footballing gods. I can still do something. 2-1 Dortmund in the 84th minute. At last. Kudus. He's got to go out wide, really. He's going to come into me. All right, I'll go out wide then. Gavi. I'll hold my run a little bit. Not that's made any change in the way that Gavi's gone about trying to get me the ball. Oh, I might get sent off for that. Certainly going to get a yellow card, that's for sure. Be careful, it says. Yeah, no, I get that. It was a bit rash from me, but you can understand the frustrations, I'm sure, even though we're now winning this game. What was that for? Someone used a hand. Of course they did. Okay, good. Latabodier with the free kick for Augsburg, then forward. And cleared away by Botman. Player in the middle missed it, so it fell to me. I then gave it away. And Serkin will come forward for Augsburg here as they look for a late equaliser. Conor Gallagher, who scored there first, will not get the chance. Kudus to me. Look for Kudus again. All right, cool. Gallagher and Duvikas into the box. Dealt with. That'll be 3 points for Dortmund. What have Leverkusen done on this particular match day? I'm not particularly too sure. In fact, I think they won. I think they'd already played on match day 19 and they were victorious. So the gap at the top of the table sits still at about 15 points, I think. Yeah, I think Leverkusen had already played on that particular match day. I'm back in the starting lineup, which is good news. Yeah, that was match day 19 for us. So the gap is 15 points. We are now one game into the second half of the season. So we will try, if you would like me to keep going, to overturn that deficit. How likely it is, I don't know. There's gossip in the dressing room that we might be retiring, let alone the manager getting sacked. We might be signing Hakon Arnar Haraldsson from Lille, centre forward / left mid. Now, would that be an upgrade on what we've got at left mid? What we've done is downgrade at centre-back because Sven Botman's just been sold to AC Milan for £55.7 million. So that's wonderful. AC Milan have then sold a Dutchman, £38.5 million for Kenneth Taylor to Club Bruges. And Haraldsson is in for £34.9 million. He's 28 years of age. He's a centre-forward, so one imagines that it just won't put him on the left. And he's only 83 rated, so even if he did go out on the left, he's no better than Cade Cowell at the moment. Anyway. Okay. Well, what else is going to happen on deadline day then? Are we going to sign anyone else? Are we going to sell anyone else? Leo Bernier? Or Bernier? Bernier, probably, being French, isn't it? Hoffenheim to Atleti is the second biggest deal so far in this window. Make that third biggest as Sandro Tonali moves to Juventus for £76.9 million. Balogun moves to Brentford, back to the Premier League for him from Monaco for £56.3 million. No other deals being done by anyone Dortmund related at present. Not even any rumours left for what might happen. Ibrahima Konate might potentially join from AC Milan, but with only 1 hour left to go, it won't happen. So expect to see Ibrahima Konate join in the summer if this save were continuing as far as a season 10. Quite frankly, at the moment, I don't know whether the save is going to be continuing, but it is entirely up to you guys as a viewing audience. I'm not going to make a rash decision. If you want to continue to see this, then you can continue to see this. If you're happy for me to go back to making Formula 1 content, then we will go back to making Formula 1 content. We're going back to Formula 1 content anyway. It's just a case of when we do it. Have Leverkusen played on this match day? No, not yet. 15 points to gap. 15 games to go. It is the most unlikely title challenge I think I've had in any save where I've genuinely felt like we are capable of winning the title. But is it doable? They've lost 1 game in 19. Do they lose enough now for... who knows? Who knows? Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your feedback on that community poll. And I will see you in the next one of something soon.